Liverpool have been forced to make an alternative plan concerning the left wing. Now, you recall that Liverpool will be trying to look for a left wing since the beginning of the transfer window. Even till now, we still haven't got to one. Several players have been linked to us, but then they've all proven to be futile. Talking about the likes of Nico Williams, the likes of Krisha Karavisiala, and so many others. You get so now, the last person that I've been lingering around talking about Anthony Gordon, the Newcastle winger. Now, Newcastle are currently making a shift concerning that. They are no longer interested. Like they are definitely no longer interested. So we added that Newcastle are trying to get Gordon to sign another deal. Newcastle are currently waiting for the English winger to return from holidays after the Euro so that they can have a fresh transfer conversation with him. Now, part of that conversation is going to be to persuade him never to take the offer that Liverpool are going to offer to him. Yeah, so not just Liverpool, several other clubs have been coming for him. But you recall that 2 days ago, I told you that Liverpool have intensified our interest in signing him. Apparently, Newcastle heard that, so they decided to quickly do something about it. The Newcastle manager has confirmed to the press that they have no plan of letting Anthony Gordon go this summer, so they have plans to use him. So he's definitely part of their future as well. So because of the money that FSG had put out there for Liverpool to use in signing players, we may not be able to get those high-profile players that we were craving for earlier on this season. Earlier on in the transfer window, like players like Nico Williams and others. So we are definitely out of that. So because of that, the coach is currently looking at how to use what he has at his disposal right now to getting the best result. Now, if you look at it very well, you will see that Liverpool, we actually have a couple of players who can play that left wing. Not like that totally bad. On a very good day, Diaz is a very good player that plays that left wing. You get so. For me, now let me ask you a question. Would you take Anthony Gordon over Luis Diaz on a normal day? Like, who would you pick to play football for you? See, I would pick Luis Diaz every day and every time. So this is a new coach and this is a new era. I think we should give the players that we have a chance to prove themselves, right? So everything might just change. The Luis Diaz that was not consistent last season under this new coach, now you might see that he might be consistent, and at the end of the day, we might not even need to even send a left wing going forward. Even in the January transfer window, we might not even need to feed that role at all. Same thing as the center forward. That Nunes might just click. You get so. I just hope they return on time from their little holidays so that the Arne can start integrating them into the squad, and then we will see how things pan out from there. The wing that I really feel that Liverpool should be looking at right now is the defensive midfielder role, the DM. That is our utmost priority. If you look at it, we have options. We have options to play the left wing for us. You get, but for that defensive midfield, we really need someone that can play that role for us. Still talking about the defensive midfield role. You remember last season, there was a player that Liverpool was linked to, whom I talked about several times on this page and this channel. Remember, right? I'm talking about Andre Trindad. You get, so that guy plays for a Brazilian club. The guy loves Liverpool so much. He was willing to come to Liverpool last summer. Like, he made several interviews, like talking about how he loves Liverpool, and he's a very young guy, very talented and solid defensive midfielder for that matter, that who wants to play his heart out for Liverpool, and he's not even expensive. But guess what? Liverpool did not go for him, and I wonder why we are still not going for him right now. Now that we are still struggling to get someone, and we said we don't have money. This guy is a very good option because after all, he's not that expensive. You get so. Go and check out Andre Trindad. For those of you who know Andre Trindad, let me know in the comment section. How do you see that guy? Is he not good enough to be our regular? Another place where we definitely need a player is the central defensive role. You get, so Van Dijk is there. We have Kwanzaa there, but is Kwanzaa really going to be our first choice? If you ask me, if at the end of the day Liverpool happens to not sign any central defender, then I'll be comfortable in having Kwanzaa because Jai Kwanzaa is good. You saw the match against Arsenal, how he made Gabriel Jesus look like a secondary school boy. Okay, so it can repeat that. Arsenal played with high intensity in that game, so they didn't play like as though it was friendly match. So same with Liverpool in the first half of that match. I'm talking about the first half of that match. The both team played as if it was a real tournament, so it was high intensity from both ends. So you can see that they brought their all. So Jair Khansa brought his all in that game, and he was able to pocket Gabriel Jesus. Meaning he can also repeat that in the Premier League if give it the chance. So with that said, I think the position we really need to focus on is the DM. But if you can get the three players, that would be very good, because it will be very good for us to have squad depth. You know, when we are changing, these players might be weak, this player may have injury. We can have someone to replace those players with. But then, if we just have only one person for one role, when it's time for us to replace, we'll be running a train scatter. That would be very difficult. You know, that's part of the thing that is affecting Liverpool. If you look, Liverpool, we always start the season where it is towards the middle or the ending of the season that we normally flop. That is usually caused by several things: fatigue, injuries, and different things causes it. You get. So this season, I would really want us to work on that, if possible, to get three players at least. At least that will really strengthen our club for us. So that's all about this video, guys. I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.